Alright, here we are in a beautiful Lake Havasu City morning, looking at a very nice little 1949 Chevrolet Deluxe Coupe. Nicely done, just a mild custom, neat little vintage style horsepower underneath the hood. We're going to walk around and we're going to tell you about it. It's finished in a Ditchler single stage urethane black, so it's a solid black car. Has some neat ghost flames by Little Louie on the nose here. You can kind of get a feel for them in the light here just right. Ghost flames flow back into the doors here and at the bottom some, but very tastefully done ghost flames on the nose. Just gives it again that vintage feel. Special edition American Racing torque thrust 16-inch wheels. One piece Olds windshield. That's a nice little touch on these cars. It's always nice. 49 would have had a split windshield on it. Looks like it's been nosed and decked. So the trim has been shaved off the nose here. The headlights themselves have been Frenched. I know the light's a little odd sometimes with the camera. It picks up reflections. Or sunbursts, as we would call them. It has a smooth front bumper on it. You'll notice there's no bumper bolts on the front here at all. Nice chrome grille. Fit of the hood is very nice. Again, Frenched headlights there. You can kind of get a feel of the Little Louie flames in the hood here. Again, one-piece windshield. Deluxe trim. So they left all the trim, the window garnishing trim, so on and so forth on it. And even the rocker trim. They left the Deluxe rock stone guards on the front of the leading edge of the rear fenders. It does have electric remote door poppers. I left the key in the ignition, so I don't have it with me right now. Door number 1's the driver's door. Number 2's passenger side. Nice two-tone cloth interior in it. Just a nice, tidy little car. I'd call this car a great cruiser. Underneath the hood is a 300 cubic inch GM 6-cylinder. It runs great. There's the vintage air conditioning on the dash. We're going to cover a lot of the stuff. You'll find me repeat myself from time to time because I can't remember where I am every time. Make sure I don't want to miss anything in the video, so sometimes I'll repeat myself. Nice factory style seat, mohair style headliner, working dome light right there, AC vents are in the dash, Camaro front clip in it, front disc brakes, power steering, air conditioning, 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission, 4 to 8-inch rear differential. I think I got it all out there. Got a nice little stance, got a good little sound to it for you. We're going to fire it up here and share it with you. Car's been done, about 5-6 years or so, about 7,000 miles, so it's definitely a car you can drive. We drove it over here. All the gauges work. Just a good little cruiser. Not a race car, a nice car. Kind of give you a look and a feel there. These little Deluxe Coupes are really neat and they're very popular in a 49. It's been smoothed in the deck also. So nosed and decked. I do have a little cheat sheet on the seat there. Again, it has a wireless remote or a remote key fob that will open the doors driver or passenger side. You'll see the door poppers are right here. The VIN is where it's supposed to be in the door jamb here. GM tilt steering column, nicely dressed. Give you a peek here. It does have seat belts in the front. I don't see any in the back. If there is, we'll update you. Sometimes folks will put them underneath the seat because they don't use them. Again, factory style adjustable seat. Give you a better feel here on the dash. Factory style dash trim, very nice. Two-tone silver, gray. Odometer time of inspection is 72,665. I drove it here. All the gauges appear to work. This button right here is for the trunk release. We're going to fire it up here. Kind of give you a feel. There's the Alpine audio system right there. All the gauges work. Has a sun tachometer here, vintage sun tack. Oil pressure gauge working, temp gauge working, doesn't overheat. I drove it here. Fuel gauge is working. And the battery gauge is working. It even has a Bluetooth audio here. Just one minute. I'll let you hear it here. Somebody wants to walk up and look at the car, right? That's okay. All right, hang on to the end of the video. We're going to cover a lot more. It's time we tell you to get in. We're never any pressure. Give us a call. Let's take a look underneath the hood. Very nicely done. It's always nice to see a little six-banger still hanging out in there that's been hopped up. Kind of 50s style, custom. Nicely done. You notice they've CAD plated the hinges here. They've left the air tubes for air into the inside the cab of the car, but it does have air conditioning also. It's a 300 cubic inch 6-cylinder GM 6-cylinder. Has an Offenhauser intake manifold with a Holley 650 CFM carb. Has split exhaust manifold on it. Just nice and tidy, nicely done. They have the Heim joints in the steering here. There's the GM steering box. It has a Camaro front clip on it. We've talked about that. Aluminum radiator with an electric condenser cooling fan here. Nice polished tank on it. Receiver dryer for the air conditioning's right there. Can-Am style air filter on it. Nice little clean, tidy firewall. Again, CAD plated bolts, so on and so forth. There's the AC unit right there. So it has vintage air conditioning. It also has heat. You can see the heater hoses running. Has GM HEI ignition on it. Has a 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission, which is very nicely done. We do have pictures of the chassis prior and during the restoration that we'll share at spudsgarage.com. Just covering everything we can see here and tell you. Again, aluminum radiator. Anyway, we're thinking by now you get the idea. Definitely hang on to the end of the video where we're going to cover more. We'll cover the trunk and the undercarriage of it. Great little cruiser. Have a great day. All right, we figured we'd take you for a little drive here. Taking it back. Nice little drive over here. Great little cruiser, like I said. It's not a race car, it's a nice car. Air conditioning, power steering. Hopped up 6. Speedo's working like it's supposed to. Beautiful Havasu day here. I'm driving this little girl one-handed. It rides nice. See it smooth, the windows I've got open. Try and make these videos as short as I can, but they do take 15 minutes or so. There's Motocross Park Lake Havasu going by the speedway here. Anyway, quick little tour Lake Havasu here on the back side of the mountains. Have a great day. All right, let's take a look at the trunk here. Very nice, just a tidy little car. You've seen the rest of the video, so make sure you hang on to more. Full-size spare tire with a cover on it that matches the interior of the car. It has a battery cover here, and it has an interstate battery in the back. We'll put all that back in just a minute here. Only do this one-handed. Has a Pioneer CDX FM 128 CD multi-disc CD stacker in the back. Deck lid's finished like the rest. There's one little minor chip right here that's been touched up on the corner of the deck lid. That's not unusual. It has a remote popper on the dash. There's a button on the dash, and I'll show you that. You've probably already seen that when I went through the inside of the car that releases the trunk. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. Hang on to the end of the video. Go to spudsgarage.com. Take a look at the undercarriage here. Just a nice, tidy little car. Good little car you can kind of drive. Body off restoration. We have pictures of the chassis prior to the, or during the restoration. Has a Ford 8-inch rear differential. Dual exhaust heading out the back here. Nicely painted frame and gas tank, so on and so forth. Drum brakes in the rear. It has special edition American Racing wheels on it. They're chromed. There are two 5550 ZR16s in the rear. There's the drum brakes. You're kind of getting a feel of the paint finish on the car. Nice little car. Dual exhaust there, parallel leaf springs, chambered mufflers, power brakes right there. There's a booster. I know the light may be getting us, so I'm going to try not to go that direction. It has a very nicely done Camaro front clip with power steering and a quick ratio steering box. Floor pans there. The front wheels are the same. They're American Racing Special Edition chrome plated. They're a 205/55 ZR16, so 16s and 16s. Very clean and tidy underneath. 306 cylinder, 700 R4. Stabilizer bar, front disc brakes. Cars like this are fun because they're just a great cruiser. This is the hardest part of the video for me because I got to bend over. I have a flip screen. Make sure as when I go around here you take a peek at the paint as I show you, as you see my reflection in it. Oil pan there, 700 R4, dual exhaust. Give you a better look at the floor pans there. Anyway, thanks for coming to spudsgarage.com. You're at the end of the video now. We appreciate you coming. Give us a call with any questions. We're never any pressure. Have a great day.